And that means for me, I'm still young and don't know nothing. So I'm reading these different, even if they are worships of the devil, to understand how people worship the devil, how these temptations that float around the earth consistently, so I know how to maneuver around them and not. And even if they do have to be in the same room with me, to still be able to move within that room. So that's
I feel you, but then like you all right, let's say you read to search out the truth, right?
yep.
You're not gonna find the truth in it. Like you gonna find some truths in it, but a lot of it gonna be
Hold on, brother. Am I finding no truth or am I finding some truth? Because some truth is better than no truth,
you
no
gonna
matter how
find
little
some
the truth is.
all
It's
right,
still
check
the
this
truth.
out. God say that you could get wisdom from a fool,
Okay.
right? So yeah, you're gonna get some wisdom out of it, but it's all really kind of like twisted in a way. It's like it's like I'm telling you part of the truth, basically. And
Brother.
so like if you say like if you read some parts of it, yeah, they're gonna have like some wise sayings in there, right? But at the same time, it's like if you go up and talk to a crackhead might tell you some super wise, right? But then at the same time, majority of what he's saying ain't gonna align. Majority of what he's saying gonna be foolishness. So then how you gonna know what's wise and what's foolish? You don't know unless you could find the source of truth to tell you, because all wisdom come from God. So therefore, if it ain't coming from God, then you getting a false sense of wisdom, which really not wisdom.
All right, brother. Even if the book is a fool and it has wisdom in it, and you get the wisdom, you got the wisdom.
Wrong. This is what I'm saying.
No, it's
All
not. That's what you
listen,
said. That's
listen.
what
No, this
you
not what
said.
I'm
You
saying.
said you can get wisdom from a fool. I said,
You
okay.
can.
If the book is a fool, if the book is a crackhead, all right, and most of it is lies, but there's truth in it. There's a piece of God's light in it. There's still some truth in it.
Nah, I ain't say it's a
Rather
piece
like
of God's light in there. I ain't say that. Nah. I
you
ain't say that.
said, literally, there's some they might have some wisdom in it, but because it's twisted, because they're twisted, then the truth is then twisted. No, the truth is the truth because it's the truth.
But
No
the
matter if
truth
it comes
in
from the crackhead or the dumb dumb or the rich guy, it's still the truth.
all right, you got it's multiple forms of wisdom. This what I'm trying. Ultimately, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's multiple forms of wisdom, right? You got wisdom from God, and you got wisdom of the world, right? Now, wisdom of the world, what's that? Somebody might tell you, Joseph, I know how to make you a rich man. Okay, that's wisdom of the world. Truthfully, that's not wisdom from God. Therefore it's not real wisdom. The world is foolish compared to God. Therefore it's not real wisdom. It's a form of wisdom, but it's not real wisdom from God, because God say all right, check this out. This how I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break it down like this. Say for instance, the Quran might tell you how to get rich, right?
Right.
Just vibe with me. Just vibe with me. Now I ain't saying that the Quran say that, but I'm just saying. Let's just say the Quran tells you how to get rich, right?
Right.
Now you'll be a fool to listen to that, because if you a child of God, you already rich. Because who defines what rich is? See, the world gonna tell you rich is money. I don't think that's what God defined rich as, because think about it. If you a child of God, right? And God owns everything. He created everything. If God owns everything, then by inheritance, you are already rich. Are you not?
Rich.
You rich. But the Quran gonna tell you, oh, this how you get rich. But then God gonna tell you, look, why you chasing after being rich if you already rich? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you could say it's wisdom, but no, not really. Because it might be wisdom in the sense that it might actually show you how to get $1 million. But it's actually not wisdom, because that's not what God defined wisdom as. Getting $1 million is not wisdom. So you only can go to the creator. You only can go to the creator to learn about his creation. If we are his creation, then you gotta go to the creator to learn about it. Otherwise, how you gonna understand it?
So getting $1 million ain't wisdom, even if it's wisdom of the earth.
It's wisdom of the world.
And
It's
where's the
wisdom of the world.
wisdom? Who
But
created the world? Like, where's the will? Like, who's the sense of the world? Who gave the free will of the world? Right.
hold on, what you asking?
All right. It's wisdom of the world. All right.
You
Look.
said who is the creator of the wisdom of the world?
Yeah. I mean,
Satan.
I'm not getting your point, man. I mean, all right, it's wisdom of the earth, and it's not spiritual wisdom. All right, we're talking about the science and the spiritual. Like, I understand. All right, if they're talking about some science, if we're talking about the ones and twos, how to make some money, I'm not really. Like, I'm not getting your argument because neither of us have read the Quran. So I'm like, all right, I'm still asking, like, what's the dish? Well,
You said, you asked me what's the difference, or what's the problem with it?
no, yeah, I'm still on the question I asked before, kind of like, all right, brother, what's you said we got to get you away from that Quran for what? Well, brother, they don't. One is made way after the Bible, and two, there ain't no truth of it. All right, well, there ain't no truth. Like, there might be some truth, well, there might be some, but it's only wisdom of the earth. So it's not. So what?
Okay, listen. Break it down for you.
Am I tripping here?
Like, all wisdom, like, if like, I in my Sunday school class, I'm teaching the book of Proverbs, right? The book of Proverbs say that all wisdom comes from God. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord, right? Right?
Sure, I don't
Now,
know.
well, I look it up. But what I'm saying is, let's say if all wisdom comes from God, and God tells you not to play around with all these other religions. God is a jealous God. He wants you to worship him. He don't want you worshiping Satan. He know the tricks of Satan. We don't. We don't know all the tricks of Satan. He know the tricks of Satan. He created Satan. But so if he tell you, so if he is the source of wisdom, right? And he telling you not to stray away from his word, and you do, it's not a situation like the Bible cannot be compared to the Quran. Now, if you say I would say it's dangerous to read the Quran unless you somebody who have a in-depth understanding of the Bible and have a strong faith in the Bible. Otherwise, you playing into the hand of Satan. It's almost like you saying, all right, oh, I want to go. I want to go. I'm not gonna watch porn to masturbate.